Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for July 15, 2019. Today we're taking a look at the NZDUSD, the New Zealand dollar versus the US dollar for today's trade analysis. Interesting things happening here on the daily time frame around the current market level, 0.6710, 0.6725. The pink shaded area right smack in the middle of the chart. I've highlighted several different things that have happened around this pink shaded area. The black circles, two black circles, show resistance underneath the pink zone. So it's pretty clear that if the market stays under the pink zone, we would look for resistance and the potential for it to turn around and go back down. The blue circles, though, show a different picture. They see support, whether it's within a downtrend coming back down, we find support on the far right blue circle right here, where it came down on top of 67.25, found support for several days, and then eventually broke underneath and continued the downtrend. Just before that, support coming back up for quite a while, found a range here above the pink zone. Over here, I think this one's interesting because it was an uptrend. The market was moving up from the bottom significantly, got above it, came back down, found support, smaller blue circle, and then made a new high. And then far left side of the chart, you can see support again on top of that pink zone. So there's a couple of things that we would know. If it stays under the pink zone, let's just go ahead and put an arrow over here at the current market. If it stays within and under that pink zone, 67.10, 67.25, we would look for resistance, clues to reversal, and for it to turn around and go down. And it's pretty clear to see that if it gets above that pink zone, we may be looking for continuation higher. That's what's happened in history. This is fact. This is nothing that we can make up about this. That's fact. That's what happened the last time the market got above the pink zone as it found support on top of it, went higher. So we know with some facts, those are really the only two things that we need to concern ourselves with. Is it going to bounce off and go back down, or is it going to break through and continue to go higher? Obviously, the US dollar will have an influence on that. If the dollar sinks or rises, that'll have an influence here. If the New Zealand dollar, we do have some news coming out of New Zealand later this evening, so that may be the bigger player on the rise or fall of this currency pair. So a lot of things hinge around this pink shaded area, either a breakthrough to continue the upward momentum, or a fall off of here would turn it right back down. So if it goes up, not too hard to see looking at the blue circles, at minimum we might expect this orange zone to become our next resistance target. That's closer to the 67.55, 67.65 level, the orange zone. So a breakthrough 25, we're looking at 30-40 pips higher if it takes a turn back into that orange shaded area. The other side of it, if it bounces off, and that's not too hard to see just underneath the black circle right here, if it bounces off the pink zone, we would expect the next support to be at minimum the yellow shaded area, 66.70.55. So we know pretty close to what our expectations are. A break through the pink zone to the orange zone, bounce off the pink zone back to the yellow zone. That's at minimum during the intraday. There's an outside influence that cause that. What the cause is really out of our hands. Us as traders have no influence of the cause of what will cause it to go up or cause it to turn around and go down. We actually have no control over it going up or going down. The only thing we have control over is what are we going to do around this pink shaded area? Are we going to buy it or are we going to sell it? Let's take it on down to the 4-hour time frame. As we get down here to the 4-hour time frame, I'm going to zoom in a good bit. We're looking, there's our pink shaded area that we're talking about here. And again, we know the last time we were here, the market indeed did bounce off of it and go back down. So we need to be watchful for that if it finds resistance here and turns down. So what I would look for probably is something like a significant bearish candle. Let's draw that out like a implied potential bearish candle here. And what I would look for is some infusion of sell orders. Does it turn right back around, get back underneath that pink shaded area and start to go back down to the yellow zone? Or does it get above this pink zone and go higher? Take a look at the last time we were here. It did not actually successfully get above and stay above that pink shaded area. And I think that's going to be our clue to one of those two things. Is it actually gets and stays above 67.20, 25 in that area, or it suddenly reverses, gets back underneath 67.10 today for the New Zealand dollar.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.